What's going on, y'all? Blue Falcon here, coming to you with another video. So you guys, I can't believe it, the new 40 series gaming laptops are finally here this year, 2023, and it almost makes me sad that I got this laptop, which is a RTX 3070 gaming laptop. It almost makes me sad that I got it so soon, and that's saying a lot because this laptop is already a powerhouse. So just imagine how much of a beast these 40 series are going to be. But that's enough talking for me. Let's actually get right into it.
Power at the same performance. Put another way, Ada beats our current flagship GPUs with 1/3 the power. Today we are announcing the GeForce RTX 40 series laptops. They are 3 times more power efficient and bring the Ada architecture, DLSS 3 and new Max-Q technologies to the next generation of laptops.
You guys, I hope you actually understand. He said it's going to be 3 times as power efficient. I actually seen this one other video regarding the 40 series laptops that said that at 40 GDP, the 40 series already outdoes a 30 series laptop that's at max power. And that, again, that's saying a whole hell of a lot, guys, because again, you know, the 30 series are no slouches. So you telling me 40 GDP and you're already outperforming the old generation laptops? But anyway, let's keep going.
Across gaming and creating, RTX 40 series laptops deliver up to 4 times the performance in the most demanding apps, blowing away the previous generation in creative apps like Blender and Arnold, and top AAA games like Cyberpunk 2077. For years, we've worked with system OEMs and CPU manufacturers to look beyond the GPU to a full system design approach to performance and portability. We call it Max-Q. We optimize every aspect of the laptop: the GPU, CPU, memory, thermal, software, display, and more to deliver powerful devices that are thin and quiet with great battery life. And with every generation, we have featured new technologies that take laptops even further. Today, we are introducing 4 new Max-Q innovations. DLSS 3 has been optimized for laptops, built into all of our Max-Q technologies, including whisper mode and battery boost, improving the performance, noise, and battery life by up to 2x. We've partnered with memory manufacturers to offer the lowest voltage GDDR6 ever shipped, and tri-speed memory control that enables the GPU to switch to newer, low-power memory states dynamically. Finally, Ada's on-chip memory has been optimized for Max-Q, doubling the bandwidth, increasing the size 16x, and improving clock gating. Our focus on laptop design and Max-Q has led to a massive 22 times increase in efficiency over the past 6 years. Highly portable 14-inch laptops are becoming the fastest growing form factor. Over 13 million were sold last year, twice as many as in 2020.
Ooh-wee.
But 95% of these laptops are only capable of basic productivity tasks. Thanks to the RTX 40 series, 14-inch laptops are transformed and able to take on tasks never before possible, like ultra-fast 3D rendering in Blender, or cutting-edge AI tools in popular apps like Adobe Photoshop or Premiere Pro. They are also gaming.
You know, I don't know if you guys noticed, but they also mentioned OBS. That was one of the let me see if I could go back real quick just to show you. So this is OBS right here, and I actually use that program to make these videos. So if they're saying that these new laptops can, you know, do much better in programs like OBS, that's gonna be awesome. And again, it's not like these 30 series laptops are any, you know, couch potatoes. They ain't nothing to sneeze at. So you talking about the 40 series outperforming it? Man, whoever plans on getting a 40 series gaming laptop, you guys are in for a treat.
Adobe Photoshop or Premiere Pro. They are also gaming powerhouses, up to twice as fast as a PlayStation 5, but 1/6 the size.
What? Bro, are you serious? And you know, this is what's crazy, because I actually had a video that I already had said that these gaming laptops are better than the PS5. I mean, I've said this. I've been, horning that horn, sounding that alarm for a long time now. These gaming laptops, in my personal opinion, are better than the PS5. But they saying that this is twice as fast. If anybody knows me, y'all would know that I'm a big proponent of future proofing. Which for me, a gaming console, usually their life cycle is about 10 years. So if we're talking about a gaming laptop that can do everything your PS5, everything that your Xbox Series X, if it could last the console cycle, we are essentially talking about a laptop that's going to last you a good 10 plus years, which is awesome. I mean, especially if gaming is your primary reason for buying these laptops, which obviously the focus this time around is that it's going to do much more than just gaming. They want to be able to do Adobe Premiere. They want to be able to do all these video editing softwares and run it efficiently. So you guys, this is awesome news. Awesome news. And just in case, I actually did a test with this laptop, and this is a 3070 gaming laptop where I ran a Plague Tale Requiem. And if anybody knows about the console version of Plague Tale Requiem, it was capped at 30 frames per second. And in the video that I show, it literally was at 60, 70 frames per second. So that's my point, you guys. Like, these laptops are ridiculous. But let's get back to it, y'all.
You can play the latest AAA games like Cyberpunk 2077 with ray tracing and DLSS. Connect them to an external monitor, and your 14-inch ultra portable becomes a desktop-class gaming rig or creator studio. Today, we are introducing the new RTX 4070, 4060, and 4050 laptops. Faster than our last generation flagship laptops at 1/3 the GPU power, delivering 80 frames per second, 1440p ultra gaming, and transforms creating, like rendering scenes in Blender that used to take 2.5 hours to just 10 minutes on RTX. 40 series laptops start at just $999 and will be available on February 22nd.
What? $999. Guys, this is a total steal. Please, you guys, watch my PS5 versus gaming laptop video, where I break down one of the biggest cons for gaming laptops was their price. And back then, when I was reviewing the 30 series laptops, the price was like $1,500 plus if you were trying to get like a decent 30. There was some laptops that were like $1,200 or so, but for the most part, that's what we're talking about for a 3070 and above. I managed to get mine at a steal, so it was sub $1,000, but we talking about the 40 series, what they claiming can outperform a PS5 by 2x, and it's only gonna be $999. I mean, this is all marketing at the end of the day, so we gotta actually see if they're gonna come through with their promises. But if they do, $999 is a steal, you guys. We talking about a laptop again, mind you. If you're coming from with the paradigm that it's gaming, it's gonna always seem like it's too much because a PS5 is what $400-$500. So if you're looking at it from that standpoint, it's always gonna be viewed as too much. But it's a laptop, you guys. A laptop. It already comes with the screen. You already have your keyboard attached. If you want to plug it into your TV, you can do that, so you can see on the big screen just like you could do with a console. And more important, outside of gaming, you guys, for those who are adults and don't only care about gaming, you know what I'm saying? There's so much productivity you can do. You could conduct business on the laptop. You can fill out resumes, apply to jobs. You could do a whole bunch of other stuff outside of gaming. All right, so kind of open up your mind and understand that for everything that is offering you, these laptops, that's an exceptional price. And we're talking about the Mac, Mac equivalents that are also pretty good. I'm not gonna hit on Mac, but you gotta understand they selling for like $2,000. So we're talking about something that is more powerful than the Macs, but half the price. Again, you guys, that's a steal. That's a steal.
The Ada architecture has also enabled a new class of enthusiast laptops, I'm excited to introduce today the new RTX 4090 and 4080 flagship laptops. They start at $1999 and will be available on February 8th. These are the world's fastest.
Yeah, you see, and that's my point, right? So here, this is more comparable to the Mac, which is about $1999. Obviously, this is before tax, right? So it's going to be around 2000. But again, this is for the 4090. Look very carefully, guys. This is for the 4090 and the 4080. If you get yourself a 4070 and below, then it's half the price. So that is a lot of power, you guys.
Gamers can play on up to 3 4K monitors for surround gaming at 60 frames per second, enough to power a professional-grade driving simulator. Creators can use Nvidia Omniverse at 4K for 3D design with full simulated physics, lighting, and materials. Live stream your games at 4K 60 frames per second with AV1 to Discord. And Ada's new dual-channel encoders cut video export time in half. The RTX 40 series is our biggest launch ever. There are laptops coming from every major OEM. With a huge variety of devices, there is an RTX laptop for
Well, just so you guys can see it, if you can't, you have Acer, Alienware, Asus, Dell, HP, Gigabyte, Lenovo, MSI, Razer, and Samsung. So that's a real, hefty amount of companies that are going to be supporting these 40 series graphics cards. Me personally, I'm probably going to stick with the Asus because, I have a Asus ROG Zephyrus G15 and it has not steered me wrong yet. So I'm going to stick with what works for me personally. But you guys, I'm really excited for the future of these new gaming laptops. I would like to hear from you all. Are you just as excited as I am? Is there any concerns? Do you think the price is too much? I think it's reasonable, especially if you're going at the 4070 level and below. But I would like to hear from you guys. Like, do you think it's unreasonable? Do you think it's well priced? Do you think that the benchmarks that they actually saying, which is I think 1440p, I don't even remember, but you guys can look back in the video, but they can easily target 3 screen monitors at 4K at 60 frames per second. That's saying a lot, and it's coming from a laptop, something you could bring with you wherever you are. I think it's gonna be awesome. With that being said, you guys, I really would like to hear from you. Also, do you think AMD is going to have anything that's going to be able to rival this? Now, usually AMD tends to be better priced, but they tend to cut corners when it comes to the power. This 3070 series laptop still works fine for me. It's still stronger than the PS5, so anything above that is really like, icing, cherries on top, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, I think the most important thing you need to factor in is your money as the consumer. But yeah, I would like to hear from you guys. If you do like videos like this, please like, subscribe, comment down below, because it does help the channel out a lot and it's greatly appreciated. With that being said, you guys, Blue Falcon over and out.
Game to win. Game hard.